All right. Hello, everyone. A very good morning. Very, very, very good morning. Today being the 22nd of November, 12 p.m. England Standard Time and 10:30 Dubai Standard Time. I hope you all are having a great morning and welcome to today's live streaming session. I am Harsh and I'm going to be here providing you with high value content, correct? Content in terms of technical analysis, content in terms of hot stock recommendations, and content in terms of education, correct? Education pertaining to technical analysis. We are having currently our live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday, correct? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I, Harsh, will personally make sure to provide you with three live streaming sessions, correct? So let me start this particular live streaming session with a quick introduction about myself. I am Harsh. I have 8 years of trading experience. I have been trading the Forex, commodity, and the US indices markets. I am more of a technical trader who specializes in technical analysis, correct? Such as supply demand, price action, order flow analysis, swing analysis, wave analysis, and Fibonacci retracement analysis. I have been lucky enough to be mentored and to be trained by some of the brightest minds in the financial markets. I have been trained and I have learned and gained experience from people who have acted as flow traders on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I have been successful in handling $20 million worth of portfolio and have also been able to achieve a profitability between 30 to 35% on an annual basis. The reason I am informing you of my credentials and my qualifications are so that you can be rest assured that Harsh, who is providing you with these live streaming sessions, is having the right information, the right knowledge, the right experience, and the expertise, right, when it comes to the financial markets. So, quickly, let me ask you the most important question for this particular live streaming session. Do you think it is possible to make money in the financial markets? Or do you think it is not possible to make money in the markets? If you think it is possible, please type one in the comment box. And if you think that it is not possible to make money in the financial markets, type two. Remember, the reason we are having these live streaming sessions is for me to provide you with content, but it's important for you to reciprocate to what I'm saying, right? So I need to make sure that during these live streaming sessions, we need to have an interaction so that I can understand how well the people are able to, grasp the content that I'm sharing and how many people are, getting value from the services that we are providing. So please be aware that the main reason why Harsh at Dolphin Markets is providing you with these live streaming sessions is for you to have, a good amount of knowledge, not just in terms of information, but in terms of money making as well. So we are here to provide you with analysis in terms of the stock market functionalities, in terms of hot stock recommendations, right? Money making opportunities and education. So when you're getting a trifactor bonanza of such high value content, it is a no-brainer for you to attend our live streaming sessions. All right, so coming back to the question whether it's possible to make money in the markets or it's not possible, I'm pretty sure majority of you would be saying that yes, Harsh, it is possible to make money in the financial markets, but we do not know how to make money in the markets. Maybe we do not have the right mentor, we do not have the right information, we do not have the right strategies to, to make money in the markets. And that is what I, Harsh, I'm providing you with the exact required content that is, that can make you money in the financial markets, that can get you educated in the financial markets, that can make you take informed decisions in the financial markets. We have been maintaining our analysis sheet all the way from 18th of September to 19th of November, right? So over the span of 2 months, right? 2 months and a couple of days, correct? Because today is 22nd. So it's been exactly 2 months and 3 days, correct? So during this time period, we have been able to take 37 trades and square off 37 trades, and we have been able to achieve a cumulative profitability of 152 percentage, right? The reason we are showcasing you is, for you to understand that first of all, yes, it is possible to make money in the financial markets, and it's not just possible, but it is possible to make money consistently, right? All the way from 18th of September, we have been making sure to provide you with hot stock recommendations in terms of which stock to enter, which what is the entry point, and what is the target, right? So we basically have two financial sheets that we are looking at. One is called as the stock tracking, that is basically for us to showcase the power when it comes to taking trades and making money, right? So whenever a hot stock recommendation is observed by me, I will make sure to provide you with all the necessary parameters that are required, correct? Parameters in terms of the name of the stock, the price at which we are planning to enter, and most importantly, the profitability target. We have observed that over the span of the last 2 months, the 5% profitability target has been consistent in terms of achieving our profit levels. So we do provide you with first and second target prices as well, targets which are far away, but our main focus is going to be on the 5% profitability, because at the end, everyone who is attending this particular live streaming session is here with one purpose and one purpose only, and that is how they can make money. So please make sure to attend all my live streaming sessions. I would be providing you with live streaming sessions all the way from Monday till Friday, and each working day I would be providing you with 3 live streaming sessions, correct? So whenever a hot stock is provided, we inform you with the required parameters. And another piece of useful information is that whenever a hot stock is provided to you, we always focus on the position sizing as well. So for those people who are asking, Harsh, should we be sorry, should we be entering at, by taking a trade, by going all in? Not at all. We are here to take trades based on a clear structure. Correct. So we are providing you with all the parameters that are required in terms of entry and profit target, and also the position size. All you have to do is make sure to be present for all our live streaming sessions. And when the live streaming sessions are taking place during the Indian stock market hour timings, keep your trading account open. We are not affiliated with any brokerage service provider. So we would be providing, we would be giving you the flexibility to open and select which Indian broker you are comfortable with. But our focus is on providing you with recommendations that you can follow, that you can copy paste, and see the magic for yourself in terms of making money. So this has been a great journey for us all the way from the last 2 months, where we have been able to achieve an average profitability of 5%, correct? And a cumulative profitability of 152%, right? How commendable, how fabulous, these returns are. Make sure that since the content we are providing to you is of very high value, we would be focusing on VIP customers, right? Customers who are willing to take action, customers who are willing to invest, and who are willing to, make money with us, correct? But since we are in the process of marketing, we have just entered into the Indian domain, where we are creating awareness amongst the Indians in terms of the presence of dolphin markets. That dolphin markets has a right, that Harsh has a right, and we are showcasing our talent in terms of profit potential to anyone and everyone who is interested to understand that yes, there is a brokerage company out there who is providing us with live streaming sessions which has so much of value, right? Value content in them. So make sure you are becoming a part of dolphin markets. You are getting onboarded onto dolphin markets. We would be keeping the public live streaming sessions open, but it would be time limited. It would be open only for the next 1 or 2 weeks, right? So do not miss the opportunity to get onboarded onto dolphin markets and keep reaping the benefits of money making potentials. All right. Now let us get to the charts and let's see what the markets have been doing since today morning. All right. So as you all are aware, in terms of Nifty, the Nifty has been having a bullish sentiment as of today. It has come into a very important key resistance support flip zone. Remember, it was a resistance which got converted to a support. So right now, the 23,200 area has been holding, and since there is positiveness or there is bullish sentiment in the index, we would be hopefully having to have more bullish sentiment in our watch list in the trades that are currently running as well, correct? So we are looking at the first watch list hot stock that we're going to be talking about. It's going to be based on Hindustan Oil Exploration, right? So this particular stock is basically pertaining to the energy, minerals, and integrated oil sector. It is basically engaging in the business of exploration, development, and production of crude oil and natural gas, both onshore and offshore. So the prices have been having a strong bearish sentiment, and one of not one but a couple of reasons are behind it in terms of macroeconomic factors. We have first and foremost the geopolitical uncertainties, correct, that are going across the globe. Second, we have the foreign investment institutions who are pulling out funds from the Indian economy and are parking it in economies which are providing them with better returns. Countries such as China and United States of America. Third but not the least, we have the underperforming quarterly earning reports that have been published by the company since October. And last but not least, the fourth point, which are the international crude oil prices. So there has been a severe correction in the international crude oil prices, and because of so many macroeconomic factors, the prices of the crude oil or the crude oil sector has been having an impact. And if the international crude oil prices and markets have been impacted, it is having a trickle effect on the Indian crude oil markets as well and the companies in the crude oil and natural gas sector. So with the correction taking place, yes, we have been providing you with additional entries. Prices have come to a very important area where we again have a support which has been broken by resistance. So there will be a key resistance area at the 192 area, and as and how prices are approaching, we will keep you updated in terms of what is the next best possible step of action that can be taken. Let's get to Annapurna. Annapurna is basically in the consumer, non-durables, and food and specialty, right? So it is engaging in the manufacture of snacks and food products. Now, this particular hot stock has been provided to you not once, not twice, but thrice. So we have been providing you with an entry at 4:30, which was provided on 23rd of September. We had provided you with the second entry on 9th of October and the third entry on 23rd of October. Now, please understand, we as analysts, we as traders are doing our due diligence when it comes to observing the stock market and looking for high probable trades. Now, whether the trades work in our favor or work against our favor is not in our hands. We want to look for high probability trades, but there are certain factors in the market based on which the markets do not perform the way we expect them to perform, right? But we also are aware that we can improvise and we need to adapt to the ever changing market conditions. So always be sure that if we are providing with an entry and worst case scenario, the prices are not going in our favor, do not worry. Like I keep mentioning to all my viewers and to all my clients, when Harsh is here, there is nothing to fear, right? So we are providing you with additional entries, and based on these additional entries, we are informing you as and how the markets are correcting or the markets are reversing we inform you in terms of booking the target profits as well, right? So people who have taken trades on entry 2 and entry 3 have made commendable. The prices have almost appreciated by 13% based on entry number 3, and almost by 7.5% based on entry number 2. So yes, there might be severe corrections coming into play in the markets, but when the markets correct, and once we have added positions by lowering the average cost, and once the market turns, we are able to make good amount of profits, right? Even for people who had taken trades on entry number 1, entry number 2, and entry number 3 cumulatively, you can see the purple color dotted line, that is the average price, right, for the 3 trades. And this average price had been surpassed by the current price on 12th of November. So we had informed our clients that please close all your trades so that you can make money, and we will be providing you with trading opportunities on a regular basis. So you do not have to be certain that if we have said something or if we have provided you with an instruction, it has to do with 100%. The markets run on probabilities. The markets do not run on certainties, correct? So as the markets are improvising, we will provide you with more information. So this has been a very good illustration when it comes to, even though the markets are going against us, we improvise, we adapt to the changes in the market circumstances, and based on the corrections, whenever the reversal takes place, we book our profits and we make money, money, money. All right. Coming to the next hot stock that we are looking at RBL Bank. So RBL, of course, by the name itself, it's a bank, and it basically operates as a scheduled commercial bank. All right, so it is into the banking sector. We had provided you with a trading opportunity on 14th of October. The prices had been correcting again. There were various factors at that particular time period where the banking sector was taking quite a hit, right? Many of the blue chip bank stocks, which were coming out with their quarterly two earning reports, were facing backlash, right? Because the performance of those companies were underrated. They were not performing to the expectations of the investors. So, based on the strong correction in the banking sector, RBL Bank had taken quite a big hit as well in terms of correction, correct? But nonetheless, since the markets are improvising, we adapt to the market changes. And based on that, we had provided you with an entry 2 between 150 and 153 level. So the prices have come and have achieved our 5% target. Now please understand, this community is quite large, right, for the content that I'm providing. So not everyone is entering all our trades. I'm pretty sure some might have entered recently, some have been our old customers. So based on that, I will be providing you with different scenarios, right? So for scenario number 1, for people who had entered based on entry number 2 between 150 and 153, have achieved the 5% profitability, right? For all those people who have taken the trades, good job. But for those people who still have entry number 1 running, to those people, please be aware, you can let entry number 2 run so that we have the average price which is reduced, right? So the average price for entry number 1 and entry number 2 comes at 177.5. Now, based on this, we do expect prices to correct. Currently, prices are exactly at a flip zone, which was a support being taken out by resistance. So once we have a closure above the 160 key level area, we would be expecting prices to continue higher, with the next key resistance being at 175. So the moment prices are correcting and the prices are improvising, we will let you know in terms of what would be the next call for action. Let us look at Evantil. Evantil is an electronic technology and telecommunications equipment. It comes in that particular sector, and it engages in the manufacture of telecommunication equipment. Now, you must be pretty aware that we have been talking about this particular hot stock with the main purpose of informing you that whenever we are having live streaming sessions, You need to be consistent in attending the live streaming sessions, and you need to keep the platform, you need to keep your trading platform open so that you can follow the instructions and take trades at the earliest, right? For people who have taken trades when we had provided to you on 24th of October, between the price entry levels of 165 and 170, people who are following me, who are taking action, and who are entering at the best price possible. Now, what do you mean by best price? I'm talking about entering at the cheapest price possible for that for that entry range, correct? So people who are able to enter between 165 or maybe 166, correct? They have been able to achieve the 5% target, not once, not twice, but thrice, right? People who were skeptical, people who were indecisive, people who were nervous, they either would have not entered, or if they would have entered, they would have entered at a higher price level, and that would not be able to achieve the 5% target. That is the reason whenever prices are approaching our entry, please make sure to enter at the best price possible, which we have provided in terms of the price range for entry, so that the probability of you achieving the target increases drastically, right? And the other question that a lot of our viewers have been asking is that, Harsh, for example, if our 5% profitability target is between 173.5 and 178, should we place our targets exactly at the 5%? So the answer to that question is that you can be a little flexible. All right. So rather than having your target at 173.5, you can keep it a point lower, right? Maybe you can keep it at 173 or 172.5, because at the end, the main focus of having these live streaming sessions is for you to make money, and how you make money is important, not the value of money, right? So whether you exit at 5% profitability or you exit at 4.9% profitability, at the end, are you making money consistently? If yes, then that is the answer that is required, correct? So please bear in mind about all these parameters that I'm talking to you about, so that you do not fumble and you do not make unwanted errors, correct, when it comes to trading. Then let's look at Poonawalla. Poonawalla is basically again in the finance, rental and leasing sector. It is basically a non-banking finance company which engages in the provision of asset, consumer and MSME financing through its Pan India network. Now, this particular hot stock that was provided, again similar to RBL, right? We had talked about RBL, so similar to RBL Bank, this particular hot stock has been having a strong correction. The reason for the strong fall in its price around mid of October has been because it had during its quarterly earning reports, it had declared losses, correct? And with losses in the company, people are skeptical. People are nervous in terms of why is the company having losses. And because of a domino effect of investors panicking, there was a very strong fall in prices. Nonetheless, the prices have retraced significantly. Now, based on technical analysis, I'm pretty sure you all can see that we have an inverted shoulder, head and a shoulder pattern, right? So this is an inverted head and shoulders pattern. Now that particular chart formation has been holding uh, prominently, right? You can see that the prices had corrected, had created the right shoulder, and prices are again back to our entry area. For any changes in this particular hot stock, we will update you as in how any required action needs to be taken, right? And last sorry, last but not the least, we are looking at IP Rings. So IP Rings is a producer, manufacturing and industrial conglomerates sector. It basically has been engaging in the provision of manufacture of auto components, right? So with this particular hot stock in mind, we had provided you with an entry between 200 and 205. Now, as you can see, for people who are aware of this, I'm pretty sure you can see that we had provided you with the entry on 12th of November, and by 14th of November the prices were very close to our target, right? We had achieved almost a profitability of 4.3%, right? So we were short, or we were shy by 0.7% by attaining the 5% profitability target. But sometimes, such circumstances take place. Nonetheless, the prices have returned to a very important key support area at 195. As you can see, it is also currently creating a shoulder head, an inverted head and shoulders pattern. So if the prices are being able to hold the current key support area, we expect prices to continue to our take profit, right, to a 5% profitability target, because the next important piece, or the next important key resistance level is at the 220 area. So we do expect this particular trade to again return back into our favor and help us in making money. So I hope everyone has had a good understanding of the watch list of the stocks that we have provided that are currently running. Please be aware that we have meticulously and diligently providing you with hot stock recommendations that have been provided to you on a timely basis and that have also achieved profit target, right? So a cumulative profitability of 152% over a span of 37 trades and within a duration of 2 months, right? How fantastic this can be. And so please make sure everyone should be a part of Dolphin Markets, should be a part of Harsh's live streaming sessions by default, because that is the only place where you would be getting high quality and high value content, right? Content in terms of analysis, content in terms of trading recommendations, and content in terms of education. So I hope everyone had a great learning session. Yes, today's live streaming session was short but to the point, right? Because we are here to be, we are here to provide you with valuable information in the least amount of time possible, right? So everyone, please make sure to keep attending our live streaming sessions. Whenever you are attending our live streaming sessions, make sure to keep your brokerage account open as well. So the moment a hot stock recommendation is provided by me to you, all you have to do is follow my instructions, copy paste the parameters that I'm providing, and make money. All right, so I'll hopefully see you again in the second live streaming session, where we would be again looking at how the markets are continuing, how the markets are updating, and if any changes are observed, and if any instructions are required to be told, we will inform you. All right, so it has been a very great session. I hope you all had a great time, and I'll see you in the next live streaming session. All right, so until then, namaste and take care.